Good morning, everyone. It is day 2 of our time in Japan. It's currently just past 7 a.m., so quarter after 7 on November 24th, 2024. We've got a lot planned for today. We're going to head to Tokyo Station and get our JR pass, and then from there we're going to probably go about half hour north of Tokyo Station to Kayaba Coffee, which is an old coffee shop that's been in an Ueno area for a long time. And then from there, it's kind of up in the air. We're going to likely go to Jin's, which is a glasses shop, as I want to get some glasses while I'm here, because it's much more affordable than it is in Canada. And then maybe we'll stop by the Pokemon Center. But tonight, we have our first of a few reservations for our time in Japan, and we're going to be eating at a edome sushi restaurant. So that's going to be nice. I'm excited to try it. It's a bit fancier than anything I've had in Japan previously. I'm not a big foodie, but really looking forward to trying it, and hopefully we'll have a good day. The weather, I don't know if you can see, but the weather is gorgeous here in Tokyo. This is kind of the little view that we have out of our window, but I believe it's a high of 14 degrees today, so gonna be a good time. But yeah, okay, let's get to it. It's good. Now, would I have waited an hour and a half for it? No. That's good. Hello. Hi. So it's been a day. I wish I could have done some more chatting to y'all on the street, but like I'm not fully there in terms of like my comfortability. I'm still trying to get back into the groove of Japan, and I think I'm suffering from a bit of jet lag, so your boy's a bit tired. But just to catch you up, so everything that we planned for today, we kind of hit for the most part. So, as you saw, we went to the JR station. I did get my JR Rail Pass, so that's good to go, and that activation starts in a few days. But I've got my first set of tickets booked, so like that's done, that's out of the way. Second thing that was on our list, Kayaba Coffee. So this is for reference. It's like a nice coffee shop. Um, I forget the exact station it's near, but it's a bit north of Ueno. It was opened in 1916 as like a sweets shop and then became Kayaba Coffee in 1938. So I was like, really want to go. Interior looks really cool and everything. And I got there, I think, 20-30 minutes after they opened and they were full. So if you want to go there, you definitely have to get a reservation. So you know what? Sometimes you plan for things in travel and it doesn't exactly go your way. But I think one of the beautiful things about travel and one of the things I love about travel so much is the fact that it teaches you a lot about yourself, but it also helps you grow as a person. For instance, when something doesn't go your way, you have to pivot. So in today's instance, I went to a different cafe. I just kept walking along the street down from Kayaba Coffee to Ueno Station, and I saw some people sitting on this like nice little terrace patio having breakfast. And I went there for breakfast. I think I have footage of it that I put in the video. But it was a BLT and everything, and they had water on tap, and it was just, I think, probably the highlight of my day for travel, oddly enough, because it was just tranquil and peaceful, and I was able to sit there, eat my sandwich, and just like exist. And one of the things I really want to do on this trip specifically is just immerse myself. I want to live my fantasy of like living in Japan, and obviously it's going to be a bit diluted and different from reality. But I really enjoyed that moment to just sit in silence eating a meal. And, you know, it filled that void of Kayaba Coffee. So sometimes you have to pivot. Sometimes things don't go your way with travel, and it is what it is. You can't let it defeat you or anything. And that moves on to the second life lesson that travel really, I think, enforces. So I had about an hour and a half, 2 hours to spare. It was just after 10 or just close to 10 at that point, or just after 9. So I wanted to go to Jin's, which, if you don't know, it's a glasses store in Japan, and you can get an eye exam and you can get prescription glasses and everything. So I really wanted to go there. That's my number one item that I want to get for myself during my trip. And I wanted to go to the Ginza location just because I wanted to be in the Ginza area today. So I went to, I think it's Bangin Coffee. So I got there and there was a line. I think I got there like 15 minutes after 10 and they opened at 10. And the line was like decent. So I'm internally thinking that it's going to be an hour wait, which Japan reinforces that you need to wait for things. That's just the reality. You either have to be early or wait or both. And I was happy to wait in that situation. But another thing that you have to know about Japan, when you are waiting for something, the amount of time that you think you're going to wait, double it, and that's the reality. So I thought it was going to be an hour, and then 2 hours later, I'm in line for coffee. And I'm not a big coffee person, but they had matcha, but I'm like, you know what, if I'm waiting 2 hours, I need to get their coffee because they had a special latte, and you know, it was good. I definitely have some footage of it that I put into the video, but wouldn't go again. And that's just my personal preference. It wasn't like wow spectacular. I just wouldn't wait that long for coffee personally ever again. The staff were lovely, the drink was nice, I just wouldn't do it. Whew. And that leaves us on to Kins. So I ended up getting my prescription glasses. That whole process took just under 2 hours. And it was about a 10-minute walk from the coffee place. It opened at 11. I think I got there probably closer to 12 or so. And then I was wrapped up by 2 p.m. So that went good. That was fine and everything. The people were lovely. The eye exam was easy to follow, except at the Ginza location, they tell you to like scan the glasses and QR codes. And I did, but it just takes you to the website. So I ended up asking an Australian person that was in line, and they told me, no, you have to press the iPad and then get checked in. So I got my eye exam, got my glasses. They'll be ready for pickup today, but the only thing is I have a reservation at 4 p.m. in Shibuya for an omakase dinner, and that's about an hour 20 minutes from now. So it's about a 40-minute train to Shibuya from here. I think dinner will take 2 hours, but if not, I think the Jin's location closes at 9 p.m. So it's going to be tight for time. If I can get them today, that's great. If not, it'll be a tomorrow thing. I'll go to tomorrow's place and plan a bit later, which you will have to find out. So yeah, principles of Japan that you just have to know, like patience. You're going to learn patience if you don't already have it. And you're going to learn to be comfortable with being patient. And the second thing is pivoting. Not everything's going to go your way, especially if you don't reserve something. But don't let it defeat you. Tokyo's one of, if not the biggest metropolitans in the world. And there's lots to do here. So you'll be okay if things don't go your way. But that's my little ramble. I just wanted to have some footage of me talking to you guys today because I didn't get to do much. I had my little street moment, but I don't even know how much you could hear. And some guy ended up coming down the street, so I didn't want to disturb anyone. But I'm going to start being more bold about just filming in general in Tokyo. But I need to pivot. I need to get ready and get going in the next like 10 minutes just so I'm there in Shibuya on time. And for anyone wondering, the prescription glasses, 2 pairs with an eye exam. I didn't get the blue light add-ons, although I should have. 170 Canadian. To get that in Canada for me, it would be anywhere from like 400 to 600 through like a doctor and optometrist and everything. So highly recommend if you are a glasses person. So, okay, enough rambling. I need to go. So I'll see you at dinner. Hi, good evening everyone. So it's currently just over 11:30 and I got back to my hotel at 7:30 from the restaurant. So let me catch you up to speed on everything that's happened. So I got to the restaurant at 1600 and my reservation wasn't actually till 1800. So I was 2 hours early, but I'm like navigating military time, which I've not really done before, so I switched my phone to the 24-hour clock because that's kind of what Japan operates on. So kind of getting used to it. But that honestly was great because it allowed me time to go to Ginza, get my glasses, which I like. I also have another pair. They're like a black square roundish type with like a silver bottom portion. But really, really, really like these glasses. It doesn't feel like I'm wearing glasses, so that's really nice. And yeah, so highly recommend going to Jin's if you're an eyeglass wearer. The eye exam itself was free, and then you just pay for your glasses. So, and if you have a passport, like if you're not a Japanese resident, then you get tax free if you show your passport. So it saved a bit of money too. Let's get to the details of dinner. So dinner was great. It was a 20-course-ish meal. And all in all was fine. I got to try eel. I got to try squid. My favorite was probably the horse mackerel. But yeah, had a really nice meal, had a really good time. The staff were friendly. The only thing is they upcharged me about 2,000 yen because I think they accidentally gave me a more expensive plan, so I was happy to pay for it. But yeah, have extra money on you. Highly recommend though, it's called Shibuya Sushi Ten. It's like up an elevator and down a hallway. But it was lovely, so definitely recommend. The place was mostly empty, so I kind of had it to myself for a bit, which was a plus, but also I felt a bit awkward because I didn't want to be like overbearing at all. But yeah, it was a nice time. And I got back to my hotel at about 7:30 p.m. local time, and then crashed and slept for now 4 hours. But I think I'm gonna pop over to the convenience store, get a quick snack, and then come back and sleep. I also want to get a fruit like vegetable smoothie thing because there are a lot of people coughing on the public transportation, and I don't want to get sick. We have another like 19-ish days of this, and I don't want to get ill anytime soon. So hoping this smoothie will like give me all the fuel that I need. But yeah, let's go do that. So, just walking back from the grocery store. I originally went to Family Mart, but they were out of the fruit vegetable drink that I got last night. So there's a grocery store right next to them that has, I think, better options. So I got 2 puddings that were on sale because I think they're expiring soon. And then I also got a probiotic drink and then a soybean drink. But like, one of the things I love about Japan is like you can do things like this. Like you can go to the grocery store, you can go to a convenience store close to midnight, and everything will be okay. Like it's super safe. So hey, so just got back from the Konbini. I didn't get a lot this time. I got the soybean drink mostly because it just has Cinnamoroll on it, and I trust Cinnamoroll's judgment when it comes to soybean drinks. The second thing that I got was it's like a yogurt probiotic drink. I've had Yakult before, and Yakult's not my super favorite thing, so I don't know how I'll feel about it, but I thought it was healthy. And then I got 2 little like dessert container things. So the first one is a custard, which I believe is pumpkin custard, and it was really good. I had it yesterday. And then the other one is it's kind of like a strawberry cheesecake thing, but the attendants at the grocery store were super nice. They even gave me an ice pack for my desserts so they wouldn't get warm. But all in all, today's been a great day, so I'm gonna probably have these, get some more sleep, and then I'll see you tomorrow for another vlog. We got a big day planned. Not gonna tell you what yet, but should be a good time. So have a great night.